Nova Scotia's Free Trade and Mobility Within Canada Act would allow for any goods in any part of the country to be sold in the province without any additional fees or testing requirements. The province believes it to be the first of its kind in Canada.
Just a common sense change that I think Canadians are expecting.
Some of the restrictions in place have been foolish, he says, like how meat pizza deemed safe in Nova Scotia needs additional inspections to be sold in New Brunswick. He says this new direction signals Nova Scotia is open for business and has confidence in other provinces.
If it's good enough for another province, it'll be good enough for Nova Scotia because I trust other provinces and territories to have appropriate requirements that keep their citizens safe, and I'm willing to rely on those other provinces and territories.
The province's wine industry has advocated for sales to other provinces for some time, saying it's easier for them to sell to the UK. Trucking companies have also raised issues around interprovincial regulations and permits. Steel fabricator, the Cherubini Group based in Dartmouth, design, produce and deliver bridges and other structures all around the world.
We have a trucking company, and removing barriers across this country enables us to have a fair shot at major infrastructure work in some of the largest markets in Canada, so we're thrilled.
The Canadian Federation of Independent Business says it likes what the province is doing because 9 out of its 10 members say reducing trade barriers should be a priority. The group says it needs to happen quickly with US tariffs on the table.
Particularly if we think of Nova Scotia, being able to access larger markets like Quebec and Ontario easily without barriers, we can help mitigate some of that impact and just ensure that we can move our goods, services, people, investments easily between our own borders to mitigate the impact of south of the border.
The Provinces Act also means workers from other provinces in fields like healthcare and the trades would be eligible to work in Nova Scotia. But Premier Houston acknowledges it's a two-way street, and all of this depends on other provinces and territories taking similar steps, as well as the federal government. Gareth Hampshire, CBC News, Halifax.